Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to be here this evening to take all of us through the process and the outcomes of the TiE Kerala Annual Awards. TiE Kerala, as all of us know, has been fostering entrepreneurship for the last 15 odd years, and we've heard two very eminent addresses by two people who are absolute icons and legends in fostering entrepreneurship. And today is a day when we celebrate some of our own homegrown entrepreneurs who have shown the way, paved the way, and ensured that there is a path which can be followed by several others. So, without much further ado, because I can see the clock is ticking, so let me get into the process which we have followed for selecting the award winners this year. Now, this year, there has been a slight departure from the system that was being followed in the earlier years, and the Governing Council took a decision that there must be laid down processes for selecting the awards, that we will go for an independent jury, that we will invite applications, etc. And a series of discussions happened with the president-designate, some of the past presidents, and the core team of the awards committee. We met many times, and we evolved. We also took some help. I can see Anand Sharma from KPMG is also here. He was also helpful. And in setting certain parameters, we drew up, we decided this year we will have 5 categories of awards. We shrunk the number of categories. Ajit already showed you on screen which are the 5 categories. I will be talking about this as well. So in each of these 5 award categories, we decided that we will have a performance matrix. Certain parameters were drawn up and opened up this time. It was all on the TiE portal, online for each of these 5 award categories. It was opened up, and at this point, let me thank the media for their unstinted support. It was very, very well covered by most of the print and visual media, and as a result of that, we had hundreds of applications which came in, and from all of those categories of nominees, we decided, the TiE Kerala Secretariat and the award committee, core committee sat together, and after detailed deliberations, brought down the number of applicants to about 8 to 10 in each category. And that was not an easy task to bring that down for various reasons. In some cases, we knew that some of the nominees were worthy, but nevertheless, the data was not complete. So my humble request there are a large number of entrepreneurs here, startups here. My request to you is that, ensure that all the data is provided, is uploaded, ensure that all your compliances are in place, because these are taken very, very seriously by us when we look at it as part of the jury. So if we saw that there was even a minor hitch in compliance matter, and if we did not get access to the records, we had to eliminate that as part of the filtering process. So finally, all the nominees whom we have compiled are organizations where we could access and have a look at the numbers, have a look at their otherwise what they do on their, to some extent, even the customer order book. In some cases, we had called for some information, etc., to ensure that before we present the shortlisted nominees to the very, very eminent jury panel, we need to do our homework. And then we were very fortunate that we had an extremely high-power, highly respectable, eminent jury panel, very independent. We ensured that there would be 4 non-charter members as a jury, and a past president, John Paul, and me. That was 6 of us as part of the jury. With both John Paul and me, we decided that we will not vote if at all it comes to a situation where a decision cannot be unanimous. But fortunately, all the award winners, the decision was unanimous. So let me also introduce, at this moment I'd like to, there is a short video which can take us through the jury members. We must, all of us must acknowledge their contribution. So can I have that video, please?
The TiE Awards this year had an eminent and independent jury member panel to decide on the 5 categories of awards. Lifetime Achievement, Next Gen Achiever Award, Entrepreneur of the Year, Startup Entrepreneur of the Year, and Ecosystem Enabler. The distinguished jury comprised of Mr. MP Joseph IAS, former Additional Chief Secretary of Kerala, Vice Admiral MP Muralidhar, the first Commandant of the Indian Naval Academy and former member of Armed Forces Tribunal, Mr. Dinesh Thampi, Kerala Head, TCS, and past president of KMA and GTEC. Mr. George V. Anthony, Vice Chairman, UAE Exchange Group and National Council Member, IAMAI. Mr. John Paul, Managing Director, Popular Group and past President, TiE Kerala, and the Chair of the Awards Committee. Mr. Vivek Krishna Govind, Senior Partner, Varma and Varma Chartered Accountants and past President, Kerala Management Association. The jury deliberated over all the applications and were engaged in intense discussions before unanimously selecting the winners in each of the categories. TiE Kerala extends their sincere gratitude to all the jury members for their support in upholding the true spirit of entrepreneurship.
Can we have one more round of applause for our jury members? We have Mr. MP Joseph and Admiral Muralidharan who are with us here. Thank you very much to both of you. And of course, Mr. Johnny Paul is here. Dinesh and George Anthony couldn't make it. They have conveyed their good wishes. Now, in the next couple of minutes, I'll quickly run you through the categories of awards. You have seen the names. Let me just take you through so that we understand what we had in mind. The first award is and when I talk about 5 awards, let me be very clear, it is in no particular order. We are very, the entire jury and TiE Kerala, we were very clear on the fact that all 5 awards are equally important to us. These are totally distinct categories, and we would like to see and believe that all the 5 in their own right are standout achievers. So the order in which we may give the awards or the order in which any of us may speak about it has nothing to do with any award being larger than the other. Now, the Startup Entrepreneur of the Year award, the main criteria was that it has to be a first gen with less than 5 years of activity, and wherein there is already a track record of achievements, plus a vision document as to where this organization is headed. And trust me, there are a few very, very interesting startups here. We heard Mr. Arun Kumar speak about it, and sitting in the jury panel, we could see that there are certainly very outstanding startups which are taking shape, and we must thank Startup Mission and Mr. Saji for all of that. The next category is what we would call the Ecosystem Enabler Award, wherein what we've had in mind is that an individual who has gone above and beyond the official duties. We were looking at bureaucrats, government officials, semi-government officials as nominees, but somebody who has achieved and who has taken that little extra to go over and above what their job description mandated, and has helped in building the ecosystem of entrepreneurship in the state. The third award is the Entrepreneur of the Year. There again, it is a first-gen entrepreneur, somebody who has started the business and has built it up. We set a parameter of 100 crores. As of today, should be the turnover that has been achieved for us for the nominee to be a part of that. And again, very, very, very interesting entrepreneurs that we have who have grown, and some of them are people who have been earlier awarded by us as emerging or as startups, etc., where today coming into another category or the next category of an entrepreneur. Then the next 4th category, which is again a very, very coveted and probably the most hard-fought category, was the next-gen achiever, because trust me, that was very, very difficult. Some of the largest organizations in the state today were nominees, and it was very difficult to filter it down to 10, and from that 10 to bring it down to 3, and from that 3 to actually select a winner in the Next Gen Achiever Award was quite a task for the jury. And finally, the Lifetime Achievement Award, which is what we would like to recognize the true spirit of entrepreneurship, somebody who has shown the way over the last probably 30, 40 years. We kept a certain number of years and an age threshold for the Lifetime Achievement Award, because it had to be over a period of time that they have exhibited, and they are the true inspiration and torchbearers of entrepreneurship for the state and for all the future generations to come. They have changed the way Kerala thinks about entrepreneurship. So these were the parameters broadly which we had in mind. I have another 30 seconds to go. This is what we had in mind for the Lifetime Achievement Award. And there again, it was a very, very, very hard-fought category. And when the announcements are made, we will understand as to who the winners are. But you will also understand how difficult it was for the jury for that particular category. Anjali will be talking about that when she speaks. So with these words, let me once again thank the entire TiE team for giving all of us the opportunity to be a part of the jury team. And let me thank all the entrepreneurs here who have first given in your applications, and we really hope that next year we will continue to scale this up further. And right now, TiE Kerala Awards are the most coveted. Let us ensure that we raise the bar year on year. With these words, let me thank you all, and I'll hand it back to Anjali.
The first award of this evening, and as we've said before in random order, is the Startup Entrepreneur of the Year. To give away the award, I would like to call upon Mr. John K. Paul, past President TiE, MD Popular Automobiles. And ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to Shihab Mohammed, CEO of Survey Sparrow. May I have the video, please?
Startup Entrepreneur of the Year, Shihab Mohammed. US-based Survey Sparrow was founded in October 2017 by Freshworks veteran Shihab Mohammed and ex-Zoho employee Subin Sebastian. It has offices in Kochi and Palo Alto. Survey Sparrow allows users to create and share mobile-first and conversational surveys. Since its launch, Survey Sparrow has conducted over 20,000 surveys with over 8,000 customers in 108 countries for partners including TiE, PaySafe, FedEx, Deloitte Digital, SAP, and Siemens. Survey Sparrow makes use of conversational user interface (CUI) and has built-in automation that allows organizations to manage customer experience surveys, employee pulse surveys, and market feedback surveys. Survey Sparrow has so far raised $1.4 million in seed funding from prime venture partners. Shihab holds a BTech degree in electronics and communication from Cochin University.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shihab Mohammed. Shihab, I'd like you to say a few words and let us know what you feel.
Thank you so much, Kerala, and thank you so much, TiE. I've been in Chennai for 12 years, and I don't know how many of you will come back to Cochin to start a startup, right? I came back to Cochin in 2017, and the entire system was really supportive. So I remember my first day when I was coming, and I went to NASCOM warehouse, and I asked Arun, I need a space. So then I met Shivashankar sir, IT secretary. He was there on the next day. Then I met him, and I told, I just need a space here. Then I started presenting. Third minute, he stopped and he asked me, do you want to run the system, or you want to be here? Then I told, I need a space only. I don't need anything else. Then he told, then get out of the room. Then actually I was like, he just told me, like, get out of the room. Then what he did is, Mukund is here. He just called Mukund and told, this guy needs a space. Just give it to him. Mukund immediately called the CEO of InfoPark, Shikesh, and I got the space in a week's time. That's the way like Kerala treated me when I came back in a week's time. Thank you so much, the entire Kerala, for having such a system with everyone, right? And the second story is when I had to again expand, and the Saji sir, who's sitting here, he was here to recommend me for the next space, right? So the entire government and the entire system was really supportive while we were starting. And obviously last time they came and obviously that and everyone was really supportive and encouraging. And thank you so much for the entire ecosystem in Kerala. Thank you.
Thank you. They say what goes around comes around, right? And one more thing that they say in life, you must always do a favor for somebody that they can never return, and also accept a favor from somebody that you can't return. Ladies and gentlemen, now we go on to the second award of the evening, which is Entrepreneur of the Year. Do any of you have any guesses? No? I mean, you can if you have. And right now, I would like to call upon Mr. A.V. George, President of TiE Kerala, and the award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to John Kuriakos, Managing Director, Dent Care.
Entrepreneur of the Year, John Kuriakos. John Kuriakos, the founder and managing director of the Dent Care Dental Lab Private Limited, started his own lab in 1988. Lack of cognizance and resources in India had made the market open for substandard products. Having started his career as a dental clinic technician, he experimented on the quality of dental prosthesis. He did his dental technician course with distinction from Sri Balaji Dental College, Chennai. He traveled across the globe and attended more than 200 international workshops, seminars, and conferences to learn the tactics of dental prosthesis business. He has received many awards and accolades for his outstanding work in dental prosthesis, including the most prestigious Best Entrepreneur Award by the Dental Fraternity. John Kuriakos hails from a poor family, his father and mother being daily wages workers in the locality. His early days were full of hardship, but with immense hard work, dedication, and passion, John's Dental Care is today the nation's largest dental lab. Based in Muatupura, Dent Care provides solutions to address the evolving needs of the dental care industry across the globe. The company runs a 50,000 square feet world-class dental laboratory with 1,700 skilled technicians. It has helped 10 million satisfied patients and boasts of having more than 10,000 qualified dentists in more than 50 geographies.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Kuriakos. John, sir, would you like to say a few words?
ഞാൻ വളരെ ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ നന്ദിയോടുകൂടിയാണ് ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. ഞാൻ മൂവാറ്റുപുഴയ്ക്കടുത്തൊരു കുഗ്രാമത്തിലാണ് ജനിച്ചത്. എൻ്റെ കുടുംബം ഞങ്ങളുടെ കുടുംബം അറിയപ്പെട്ടിരുന്ന ഓലിക്കൽ കുടുംബം ഭ്രാന്തന്മാരുടെ കുടുംബം എന്നാണ്. എൻ്റെ പിതാവ് ഭ്രാന്തനായിരുന്നു. എൻ്റെ പിതാവിന് കൂലിപ്പണിയായിരുന്നു. ഒരു നേരത്തെ ആഹാരത്തിന് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ബാല്യകാലത്ത് കരഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ വളരെ നിരാശപ്പെട്ട് എന്തിന് ജീവിക്കണം, ദൈവം ഇല്ലല്ലോ, ദൈവം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ഞങ്ങളുടെ കുടുംബത്തിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ തലമുറകളായി ഭ്രാന്ത് വരുന്നെന്നോർത്ത് കടുത്ത നിരാശയിലാകപ്പെട്ടു പോയ മനുഷ്യനായിരുന്നു. എന്നാൽ നിങ്ങൾ കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടായിരിക്കും, കോലഞ്ചേരി കോളേജിൽ റിട്ടയർഡ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പലായ പ്രൊഫസർ M.Y. യോഹന്നാൻ സാറ്, ആ സാറിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രസംഗം, ഒരു സുവിശേഷ പ്രസംഗം കേട്ടത് എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ വഴിത്തിരിവായി. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ജീവിതം ക്രിസ്തുവിന് സമർപ്പിച്ചു. മനസ്സറിഞ്ഞ് എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലൊരു പാപം വരരുതെന്നുള്ള വ്യക്തമായൊരു തീരുമാനം എനിക്ക് അന്ന് എടുക്കാനിടയായി. ഞാൻ 14-ാമത്തെ വയസ്സിൽ ഒരു റബ്ബർ വെട്ടുകാരനായിട്ടാണ് ജീവിതം ആരംഭിച്ചത്. ആ കാലങ്ങളിൽ ഞാൻ കടുത്ത നിരാശയിലും ദുഃഖത്തിലുമായിരുന്നു. അന്ന് ഞാൻ ഏങ്ങലടിച്ച് കരഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്, എൻ്റെ ദൈവമേ എനിക്കിനി പഠിക്കാൻ അവസരം കിട്ടുമോ? വെറും നിസ്സാര മാർക്കേ 10ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നുള്ളൂ. അതുകൊണ്ട് തുടർന്ന് പഠിക്കാൻ മാർഗ്ഗമില്ലായിരുന്നു. അന്ന് ഞാൻ കരഞ്ഞ് പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചത് ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെയാണ് മൂവാറ്റുപുഴയിൽ ഒരു ഡെൻ്റൽ ക്ലിനിക്കിൽ അറ്റൻഡറായിട്ട് വന്നത്. അവിടെ തറ തുടയ്ക്കുക, ടോയ്ലറ്റ് വാഷ് ചെയ്യുക, ഡോക്ടർക്ക് ചായ ഒഴിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുക, ഇതെല്ലാമായിരുന്നു എൻ്റെ ജോലി. എന്നാൽ ആ കാലങ്ങളിൽ എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ എനിക്കൊരു സ്വപ്നം കിട്ടി. എനിക്ക് ദൈവം ഒരു സ്വപ്നം തന്നു പറയുന്നതാണ് സത്യം. എനിക്കൊരു സ്ഥാപനം സ്വന്തമായി തുടങ്ങണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചു. 88-ൽ ഞാനും എൻ്റെ 2 സഹോദരങ്ങളും 6 ജോലിക്കാരെയും വെച്ച് വെറും 290 സ്ക്വയർ ഫീറ്റിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ ആ സ്ഥാപനം സത്യമായും ദൈവം വളർത്തി. എല്ലാം ദൈവം എനിക്ക് തന്നു. ഇന്ന് 7.5 കോടി രൂപയോളം വേണം ഒരു മാസം ശമ്പളം കൊടുക്കാൻ. 4000-ഓളം ജോലിക്കാരുണ്ട്. ഇന്ത്യയിലെ വിവിധ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് മാനുഫാക്ചറിങ് സെൻറ്റേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. അതിന് പുറമെ ന്യൂസിലൻഡിലൊരു യൂണിറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, UK, USA, അതുപോലെ ഓസ്ട്രേലിയ, UAE-യിലും ദുബായിലും എല്ലാം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂണിറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഒരു ഒറ്റ വാക്ക് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുകയാണ്. എനിക്ക് മരണത്തോളം ഒരിക്കലും എന്തെല്ലാം ജീവിതത്തിൽ നേടിയാലും ഒരുപാട് എല്ലാം ദൈവം എനിക്ക് തന്നു. ഒരിക്കലും എൻ്റെ ഈ തല ഉയരരുതെന്നുള്ള, എൻ്റെ ആ പഴയ കാലം ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കലും മറക്കരുതെന്നുള്ള, അനേകർ കരയുന്നവരുടെ കണ്ണുനീരൊപ്പുക എന്നുള്ള ആ ഒരു ചിന്തയോടുകൂടി ഞാൻ ജീവിക്കുന്നു. എന്നെ ഈ അവാർഡിന് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്ത എല്ലാവരോടും, ഈ ടൈയുടെ എല്ലാ ജൂറി മെമ്പേഴ്സിനോടുള്ള നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാവരോടും ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു.
Thank you, sir. He was also the emerging entrepreneur 2 years ago. John sir, ഞാനൊരു കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞോട്ടെ. എനിക്ക് ഡെന്റിസ്റ്റിനെ കണ്ടാലോ ഉടനെ ഭയങ്കര പേടിയാണ്. They are the only doctors. എനിക്ക് ഡെന്റിസ്റ്റിൻ്റെ കാര്യം കേട്ടാൽ എനിക്ക് പ്രോബ്ലമാണ്. Yes, no, or having a dent care lab. I now suddenly don't want to talk very much and cover my mouth. So we'll all come. Thank you and God bless you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the third award for this evening is the Ecosystem Enabler Award. To give away the award, I would like to call upon Mr. Elias George, Chairman, IGH KPMG India, and the award goes to Dr. Saji Gopinath, CEO, Kerala Startup Mission.
Entrepreneurship Ecosystem Enabler, Dr. Saji Gopinath. Dr. Saji Gopinath currently heads Kerala Startup Mission KSUM, the apex body of Government of Kerala for supporting the technical entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem in the state. Before joining Kerala Startup Mission in April 2017, Dr. Saji served IIM Kozhikode for over 17 years as Professor, Dean Academic and Dean Development. He has also served as Founding Dean of Bennett University, a modern age multidisciplinary University of Times of India group established in Greater Noida. A mechanical engineer with PhD in management from the Indian Institute of Science. Dr. Saji started his career with Larsen & Toubro Limited and later worked with Oil and Natural Gas Commission. He has also served in various national boards, academic syndicates, and also associated with several leading universities in the world. Dr. Saji is behind some of Kerala's major achievements in the startup ranking, including the state's policy support for startups since 2014, the setting up of entrepreneurship cells in all districts of the state, and an institutional mechanism for financing startups, Kerala Startup Corps Fund. Dr. Saji Gopinath has left a remarkable identity on all the assignments that he has undertaken.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Ecosystem Enabler Award, Dr. Saji Gopinath, CEO, Kerala Startup Mission. Dr. Saji, do share with us.
Thank you. It's a great privilege to receive this award from the best ecosystem enabler of the state, the TiE. And I think it's a great, proud and privilege to be part of this august audience. Most of my career was a professor, and as you know, the professors are the ones who sells the dreams to the students. Many times we give them very lofted hopes. And at some point of time, I thought that it's also my duty to see whether any of those dreams can be realized. And I think this movement to Startup Mission was primarily to see whether we can do something to help people to work with youngsters, because I always like to work with young minds because we get a lot of energy when you work with them. And that is what happened in the last 2 years. And the support of organizations like TiE, KMA, and many others was clearly there, because it is because of that, whatever little Kerala could achieve in the startup space. Today, I think among the state-run startup ecosystems, we are ranked one of the best, primarily because we have the ecosystem helping us. And I believe many times we speak about the cities. We speak about Bangalore, we speak about Hyderabad, we speak about Chennai, but in Kerala, we always speak about Kerala as an ecosystem. And I think that's primarily because of organizations. And I hope that we will have continued support of all these organizations to take Kerala to the next higher levels. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth and fifth award for this evening will be given by Mr. Arun Kumar, Chairman and CEO of KPMG India. I'd like to call him up on stage. And now to announce the Next Generation Achiever Award. The winner of this award is Mr. Sabu Jacob, Managing Director, Kitex Group of Companies.
Next Gen Achiever Award. Sabu M. Jacob, founder, chairman of the Anna Kitex Group and one of Kerala's pioneering industrialists, is the son of legendary industrialist late MC Jacob. Sabu M. Jacob, who is a graduate in economics, is the managing director of Kitex Garments Limited since 1992. Inspired by his father's entrepreneurial success, Sabu M. Jacob decided to establish a garment unit of his own in 1992. This 100% export-oriented business began its operations from Kirakambalam in 1995. It has today emerged as the world's third largest infant wear manufacturing company. The company is listed as one of the best Asian companies by Forbes. Kitex Garments Limited is on track to raise production capacity by over 3.5 times to produce 22 lakh pieces per day by 2025 from the current 6 lakh pieces of finished garments per day. They currently provide direct employment to 11,000 persons in their manufacturing facilities. The Kitex Group turnover has crossed rupees 1,000 crores. In 2013, Sabu founded 2020 Kirakambalam project to implement corporate social responsibility initiatives of the company. The long-term objective of 2020 is to make Kirakambalam a model village by the year 2020, a model of sustainable development replicable anywhere in India and the world. The political outfit won the local body elections with 69% vote share. Sabu M. Jacob has featured among the finalists for EY Entrepreneur of the Year 2015.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Next Generation Achiever Award, Mr. Sabu Jacob, Managing Director, Kitex Group of Companies. Sabu sir.
Thank you very much. I started my career when I was 13 years old.
My first job was, toilet cleaning for the workers. And I was with my father till 1995. I started my own a small company in 95 with the 300 employees. And today we have around 11,000 people. In a village, we manufacture almost 1 million pieces of infants' garments. We are specialized in infants 0 to 24 months. And I think in US market today, you will not find any single child without wearing our garments manufactured in Pirakkam.
Wow.
We are supplying to all the brands in America and expanding further. By 25, our goal is to add another 30,000 people and a production capacity of 3 million pieces of garments every day. So, thank you for all. Thank you for giving this great award. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the last and final and the most sought after award would be the Lifetime Achievement Award. Few years ago, when people got the Lifetime Achievement Award, they thought the story is over, they're too old, and that's the end of life. But now I think when you give somebody a Lifetime Achievement Award, it reiterates the fact that they need to stay where they are and move forward because they're going to inspire so many more people. So the last and final judgment was very difficult to come to. Around 10 contestants were chosen, and after the jury went through them one after the other, they just could not come down to a single winner. So actually, there is a tie for the Lifetime Achievement Award at this TiECon Conference 2019. The first person that we are going to talk about is the winner, who is not here today, but we will acknowledge him at a function later on, and he is none other than VKC Mohammad Koya, Chairman Group of VKC Group. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big hand for him, please?
Lifetime Achievement Award, VKC Mohammad Koya, VKC Group. VKC Mohammad Koya, a staunch communist turned business tycoon, is the chairman of successful footwear brand VKC. He is the member of the Legislative Assembly representing Baipur constituency in Kozhikode district and was the mayor of Kozhikode Corporation. His rise from humble beginnings is the stuff with which the business legends are made of. Born in a peasant family, he spent a childhood mired in poverty. His formal schooling ended in class 7. The VKC Footwear Company, set up at Nallalam in Kozhikode by Koya, with the support of his two brothers, had a modest beginning with less than 20 employees and a rupees 30 lakh investment. However, the sands shifted once more in 1985 when VKC started its own production of Hawaii chappals. It was the Hawaii chappal that propped the brand VKC up and sent it beyond the borders of Kerala. Today, the group consists of 25 strategic business units across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Gujarat, and West Bengal, with 30 working directors and more than 100 shareholders. VKC has a strength of more than 6,000 employees and an annual group turnover that recently exceeded INR 2,300 crore. VKC Mohammad Koya, along with his sons Rasak, an MBA holder, and Naushad, an MTech graduate in rubber technology, are now leading the VKC Group under the guidance of their illustrious father. They have brought in more professionals on the board of directors, giving a further impetus to growth.
And as I said, there was a tie. And the next winner of this tie for Lifetime Achievement Award is actually somebody who has always been a hero of sorts to many of us in Cochin. A personal favorite of mine, hero, heroine, inspiration, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Pamela Anna Matthew, MD CEO. Ma'am.
Lifetime Achievement Award, Miss Pamela Anna Matthew. Pamela Anna Matthew is a well-known business leader with a remarkable career spanning over 40 years. She is currently serving as the Managing Director of OEN India Limited. OEN India was founded by her father in 1968. Pamela, who joined the company in 1970. Pamela Matthew served as the first and only women president of Kerala Management Association. She has been awarded the CII Award for the best chairman at the national level for outstanding contributions and has served as chairperson of Social Development and Women Empower Panel for the Southern region of CII for 2 consecutive years. Her public service commitments included serving the Board of Apprenticeship, training by Ministry of Human Resource Development, advisory board member of Vidyodaya Institute of Education Management, Cochin, member of Academic Council of Cochin University of Science and Technology, and trustee for Global Public School, Cochin. She holds a postgraduate degree in Economics and Business Administration from Kerala and Cochin University.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Pamela Anna Matthew, MD OEN India Limited.
Thank you very much for this honor. I'm delighted, excited, and humbled. Actually, this award should have gone to my father, who is actually the entrepreneur. I have worked with him for 13 years, and from 1973 to 1986. Then after his demise, me and my mother took over the roles of the company, and we have been able to take it forward as it is now. We are in the business of making electronics. We call OEN, we make electronics work. In simple terms, we are present behind the stage, in the sense that if you were driving a car, you are using the indicator, you're using the wiper switch, you're locking this car with a central locking system, you're winding the windows. Our products go into each of these applications. So these relays go into applications, these kind of application, and number to about 70 in a car. We are major suppliers to Maruti, Tata Motors, Mahindra, Bajaj for two-wheelers. So major part of our business is in automotive. We also are in the industrial control systems. Typically, for example, the launch stations, launch pads in Sriharikota uses several of our relays to launch the satellite. And another day-to-day requirement, for example, we are in mobile towers systems, and we are in electric distribution system. So every day when you switch on electricity, you will find that, somewhere behind you is our product, energizing the power to the point of requirement. I would say that I was born and brought up in Cochin, practically. In Kerala, I was educated here. So Kerala is part of me, and I'm proud of it as well. So as I grew in Cochin, basically, I had a very disciplined parent in my father. So those days when I was a teenager, I used to feel that the disciplines we had to go through as teenagers, literally we wanted to get out of it. We felt, it was too much of control by parents. But as I grew in the organization, as I grew to take up the business activities, I found this discipline was the cornerstone of my upbringing. The discipline in life, in personal life, discipline in time management, discipline in the way you value systems, discipline in the way you interact with people. These were all lessons which I have learned. And those people with whom I have interacted in the commerce segments of Kerala, in CII, in the Management Association, which I was involved, and all other associations which I was involved in, I have found that every time I interacted with people, I was more enriched in my association. And I never felt, many people have asked me whether as a woman you have found let down. Never in my life. I always felt I had the first position. I always felt I had an advantageous position. And nothing was taking me backward at any point of time. There has been a lot of setbacks in my life as far as business is concerned, but the courage, the support which my people, my team members gave me was something which I look forward to and are thankful to them. I sincerely hope that, as Dr. Kiran Bedi said, this is an acknowledgement for my individual as a person who have been evolved through the times from 1973 when I started my career at work. And I wonder whether this lifetime achievement is possibly an indication to me saying that time is up, you better quit. But I must say that my mind is still young, so therefore maybe for a few more years I will be able to take my team across and OEN forward. Thank you very much. Thank you for this honor once again.
I would now request all the winners of this evening to please come on stage along with the jury members, because we have a photo op right now. So I'd be very thankful if all the winners of this evening and the jury members would come on stage. Thank you. Please bring your awards with you. I hope you've not sent them away already. If you have your ponnada, that would also be wonderful, but if you don't, that's okay too. Mr. Hari Krishna Nair, Vice President, TiE Kerala, may I please have you on stage as well? Thank you. and gentlemen, our winners and the jury members. And now, photographers, I'm going to tell you that you have a timer because I'm ticking away with lots more stuff to do this evening. So, give me a heads up. Have you got all the photographs? Yes? Thank you. Thank you so much.